When it rains, it pours, and I don't.
You can hear the roar here in New Orleans. 2K Sports is proud to present to you Game 5 of this first-round Western Conference matchup. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Booker?
I don't know too many other players, Kevin, who have his level of concentration offensively. He just seems to have that singular focus you need as a shooter that, even if a defender's all over you, you still just lock in and let it go.
And I know he's a fan favorite because he can catch fire immediately at any point in the ball game and just start pouring it in from all over the place.
Look at New Orleans right now trailing 3 games to 1. It's a must-win as they look to scratch their way back into the series.
And Kevin, it's make or break time for them now. They've got to win these next 3 in a row. But they do have 2 of them at home, so it's not out of the question.
Not by any means, Steve. I mean, I know they feel like they're still in this, and they are. If they can not only win this game, but win it big, that might swing a lot of the momentum back their way, and Game 6 will become very interesting at that point.
And it's the Suns with the ball. After the miss, 3 from McCollum. Here's Eaton. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. Phoenix on defense. 6-point game. They come into this game following a tremendous win on Wednesday.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easy.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against the defense that didn't really put up much resistance. You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Number 44 can't get it to go, and Phoenix will come the other way. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Gets it to go.
He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Wow, he sure can make up for that lack of size and height because of his leaping ability.
A moment to check in with Doris. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to speak momentarily with Monty Williams. He told his players before the game that they need to treat this the same as if it were an elimination game for them. He said when you've got an opportunity to close out a series, you've got to take advantage of it. He wants to finish this thing right here and now. Those are wise words, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. McCollum. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. New Orleans shooting their first free throw of the game right now. It's off his leg. And the official saying it was kicked. Here's Booker. And there's the whistle. Foul line, and the shot will go to the line. The Suns have converted 1 or 2 free throws so far today. And he knocks down the first one. The Pelicans making a switch here. Graham's checked in. Both free throws good from Booker.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Graham dishes to Valanciunas. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul. With the break in the action, let's see who were the league's best shooting teams during the regular season. Second, the Pelicans.
You know, this team had excellent numbers during the regular season, and I would not be surprised to see them heating up here in the postseason as well. They had a nice rhythm going as the regular season came to a close.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
Here's Eaton. Lays it up and banks it in.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you got to continue to go to the well.
Now here's McCollum. The jump hook. Again, the Pelicans score.
He's so reliable. His offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
Number 27, Graham defending, and stolen by Graham. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. The steal. Here's Booker, defended by McCollum. Here's Feet.
Second foul of the first quarter. They're probably going to have to sit him down here to try to avoid number 3.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
They come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too. You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
He dishes it to Booker, to the middle, and Valanciunas with the block. Here's McCollum. And again, no good by New Orleans.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Stolen by McCollum. And New Orleans pushing it up now. New Orleans moving the ball around.
Looked to me like the defender didn't get squared up and get his feet set.
Good work by the officials. A nice call. That play can be tough to judge sometimes.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Phoenix. Number 44. Oh!
Are you kidding me? Power punch right there.
And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty. Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner.
Look out. He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a point guard sometimes.
Yeah, when he does decide to attack the basket, Kevin, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack with these two teams locked in such a close game.
Pelicans shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second free throw. Suns lead by 3. Here's Booker, taken away. Number 44. And the shot no good, a bit short. Phoenix is gone, 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. That's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Johnson the screen. And there's the pass to Booker. Number 27. Rebounded by McCollum.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Ingram passes to McCollum. And the Pelicans miss again.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Number 27. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at.
Not true. The defenders shouldn't relax just because he missed that one. He's capable of getting hot in a hurry.
He passes to Crowder. Hot loose. And there's the feed to Booker. Leads him in there. Lock at 6. He kicks it to Crowder. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. A big jump at the end of the break. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And you're also seeing a lot of fast break hoops, so this team doing a nice job getting easy points.
How nice was that alley-oop? Those two really have a good connect.
Read each other so well, it's a play I'm sure Clark they love to run.
And as the receiver, he didn't feel like he had the need to go for the monster finish. Just laying it in, making sure he got the points. Straight to the bucket with a nice head of steam.
Well, no reason to slow it down when there's nothing in the way.
And the Suns call time.
Well, just too many easy buckets, in and around the paint. He wants to put a stop to it. This timeout is going to be used to try to tighten up the defense.
Guys, at this level, they won't miss often if you keep giving up looks inside, and they're paying for that right now. Good timeout here.
Shot to stop the drought. Lays out. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they're playing with so much energy offensively. The ball is really moving.
Here's Lee. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Lee's got his first 2 points of the night.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Pelicans leading by 3. Graham, the pass to Ingram. Kicks it to Graham. But they recover it. Second shot opportunity. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws.
And he's one player who doesn't need a lot of space to get to the basket. He's really crafty. The way he can blast his way straight through traffic. He's really strong.
And you know what, Steve? We also have to talk about his shooting. I mean, the fact that he copes with tight D better than anyone is something to make note of. His percentage stays the same, and if he's wide open, he's automatic.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. The Pelicans making a switch here. So it's Phoenix now, trailing by 4. McCollum with the ball, now guarded by Bridges. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
And Phoenix making a change here. Suns have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Eaton, defended by Williamson. Eaton, the feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. 8 points for him. New Orleans gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Graham, the pass to Williamson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
And the Suns making a change here. Johnson's checked in. There's a minute 40 left in the first quarter of the game. Paul kicks to Johnson. He feeds it to Crowder. Pelicans with the rebound.
Yeah, he's surprised he didn't make that one because he had a pretty clean look at the hoop.
Nance passes to Williamson. Connects from three-point range. 6 points for him.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Paul with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. Phoenix shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And that one falls for Johnson. And the Pelicans making a change here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. New Orleans leading by 5. Here's Graham. And coming. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Well, they're really doing good work in the paint.
And working the paint has helped to build this early lead.
And Kevin, you know, that's one of the easiest ways, or one of the best ways to build the lead is by getting high percentage shots, by taking that ball inside and then controlling the paint area. It puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And it builds confidence, too.
Exactly. Well said.
Here's a play-in. And it's off from three-point range. New Orleans has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Hernan Gomez is guarded by Johnson. From past the arc. And that one's good. McCollum's got 5 points so far.
Well, they've yet to string many stops together.
Just seems like they've been a step slow here.
Here's Lee. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Hernan Gomez, defended by Crowder. This is to Graham. And taken away by Paul. Fast break, here come the Suns. Excellent D there from Graham.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
And it is good! The buzzer! Wow!
And tonight,
And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. Well, Steve, Clark Pelicans pretty much in control here.
I was impressed with their transition game, guys. They really got out and ran the lanes.
Yeah, they did. I mean, no better way to get easy buckets than through fast breaks.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Jackson is out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Jay Crowder. And it's Landry in at the 3 spot. The Suns making a switch here. Pelicans on D. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Crowder kicks to Jackson. Rejected by Jones.
Solid rebound there. With the score like it is, that's an area that you can't afford to get lazy with.
You know, I think the effort's been there, Steve, but they're still getting outworked just by a skosh. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Payne. Suns moving the ball around. They grab their own miss. Pelicans leading by 15. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. McCollum, no good. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams were the best in the charity stripe in the regular season. Fourth, the Suns.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, when you have numbers like this from the line, your coach is not only satisfied, but he's confident. Sure, there are some guys whose numbers help offset the weaker shooters, but overall, this has been a solid team from the line.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, when you get there late, that's what happens.
Inside, and slammed in by Jones.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bring her down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But I'll tell you, the pass was even better. He put it on an absolute platter for him.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Wasted no time on that one. He's got 8.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
Landry kicks to Jackson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pelicans leading by 17. Down low, it's stolen by Johnson. Outside Landry, the 3. And Jones pulls it down.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
And Hayes kicks to Jones. Number 2, he's covered by Landry. To the paint, here's Valanciunas. And he banks him away. And the Pelicans lead by 19.
Sharp pass to give his teammate the high percentage shot in close.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Stolen. And New Orleans pushing it up now. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Pelicans have shot 75% the strike, 6 of 8. The Suns making a switch here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Suns trail by 21. Number 27. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 9.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on. They're hovering around 50% of the game in three-pointers. That's pretty good. But they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
Feeds it to Johnson. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Johnson's got 7 points in the game. Pelicans leading by 19. McCollum dishes to Jones. Pass to Hayes. The feed now to Valanciunas. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Valanciunas has got 4 points in the quarter.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Outside Jackson. 6 to shoot. Now the dish to Crowder. No good from outside.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Jones drives in. Pass to McCollum. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Johnson's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Suns trail by 21. He dishes it to Crowder. The three-pointer's right on target. Crowder's got 6.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
And Phoenix making a change here. The layup missed.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim, that's exactly what he can give you.
Sloppy defense there. You can't let him get the ball in his hands down there.
Well, when he does, that's an automatic bucket.
The pass to Valanciunas. And he uses both hands to jam it in. And that's how you exploit a gap in the D, I guess. Huh?
Yes, sir. No soft finish there. Major power.
And he knows an opportunity for the highlight reel when he sees one.
Crowder, and the shot is good. Crowder's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
And the basket by McCollum. Suns trail by 19. Here's Booker. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Bridges, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. Number 2. And he crossed body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Still haven't seen them miss a shot from the line in this quarter, so they're doing a nice job of protecting the lead.
Well, they're cashing in from the line. I mean, they're making them pay for fouling them right now.
Here's Feet. Jones it off the great move.
Boy, he wanted everybody in the building to know who threw that one down.
Hanging on the rim is, I guess, one way to do it.
Well, it's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up, I guess.
He kicks to McCollum. Outside, Jones. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. 5 on the clock. Here's Valanciunas. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Valanciunas has got 8 here in the quarter.
And he's starting to pick things up here after a tough first quarter.
Tipped away. Kicks it to Booker. Puts up a 3. No good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, you know, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
And the basket by McCollum.
He's very savvy in traffic. When he gets inside, has a kind of an uncanny way of shielding himself from contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
And I also think he might have played a little football, Steve, because he's excellent at intercepting passes. I mean, that seems to be his calling card defensively.
Back to Jones.
He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. As long as he can avoid a 3rd before the half, I think he's fine.
The Suns making a switch here. Pass to Ingram.
Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
But, you know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. Both good from the line that time.
That's a great job from the line this quarter.
Phoenix has gotten fond of that 3-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. He feeds it to Booker. Unloads. Pelicans pull it in.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those when he misses when he's got that much room.
Snatched away. Fast break, here come the Suns. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Boy, nice one-man fast break on that one.
It sure was a stylish finish to cap it off, too.
To the inside. Williamson, the pass to Ingram. Makes the lead pass. And he takes the feed and stride and finds it home.
Well, I tell you, he squeezed that orange as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clark.
Better safe than sorry. I mean, you got to be sure when you're in traffic.
And it's blocked by Williamson.
An 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Ingram passes to Williamson. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. .122 left in the second quarter. Poked away. Passes it to Ingram. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yes, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
And that one's good. 11 points in the game.
The offense has a better flow, and it actually looks better here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they've steadied themselves a little bit, trying to close this gap.
Number 2, McCollum. Misses from close range.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Bridges shot. Good. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's the 3. And another 3 for New Orleans. Phoenix has gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Pulls up. High post. That's good on the jump shot. 13 points in the game. Got it up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint. What unbelievable postseason act! The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. Pelicans leading by 21. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Ingram. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. Dishes to Booker. Fires from deep. Can't get it to go.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor. Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding it.
They get a hand on it. On a fast break now for the Pelicans. Tips down the breakaway slam.
The spinorama, kind of like he's in the washing machine. Do you know what kind of athlete he has to be to pull off that 360?
Remarkable, truly remarkable.
Let's call it the agitator.
Yeah, I like the nickname, Clark. You may be onto something with that one.
And a fast break now for the Pelicans. McCollum with the ball. They get the rebound. Number 2, defended by Bridges. There's the pass to Ingram. New Orleans moving the ball around. McCollum kicks to Valanciunas. Down low. Shot clock at 6. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Looking at the game, Valanciunas has been happy. He has 8 points and also a block shot.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And the second free throw, good. And the Suns call time.
Yeah, he's trying to take the wind out of their sails. I mean, they're on the wrong end of a bad run. They got to sort things out.
I think things were very close to spiraling out of control if he didn't burn one there.
Feeds it to Booker. They need this. And it's good on the way up. Booker's got 6.
Now, sometimes when you're at a height disadvantage, that's the way to attack. Go right at your defender.
McCollum kicks to Valanciunas. And it's good. After contact hits the shot, he'll go to the free throw line.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
The feed to Booker. Lets the 3 fly. That's good. He's got 9.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
New Orleans has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Into Johnson. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And the basket good.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Well, it took them a while, but they're finally starting to get some rhythm offensively on the outside. I tell you, he had all the time in the world to get that shot.
Oscar Ingram. The dish to McCollum. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line.
For the Suns, they have really struggled against McCollum.
12 points and 2 steals. He's had great awareness out there, exploiting those passing lanes and coming up with steals.
It really does seem like he's been one step ahead of everybody else out there, anticipating plays so well.
Back to Johnson, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
For New Orleans, they've gone 4-6 from the field since the start of the third. He dishes it to Valanciunas. Bridges with the board.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
Koyen, the pass to Johnson. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Here's Bridges, defended by Ingram. 5 to shoot, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Here's Bridges, clock at 4. Shoots from 12. Phoenix, no good that time either.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
There's the lob to the hoop. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Boy, you gotta love it. Picture-perfect alley-oop.
A little surprise, though, Clark. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just as...
You know what, too? Yeah, but it almost makes it a little more special. Just grace over power is the way I see it.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Collin passes to Ingram. Misses the 3. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Number 27, and it's good off the back rim and in. He's got 17.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Again, Phoenix.
Things finally starting to come together for them. The deficit still pretty big, but at least they're taking steps in the right direction.
Yeah, I think they're doing all they can do. Playing tough D, getting stopped, and then taking good care of the basketball at the other end.
Here's Booker. And the 3 off target.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. look good from here.
Yeah, I thought so too, Clark.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. And the Suns here with a different look. Phoenix with the ball. Poke loose. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Lost to Murphy. And he jumps in to the top. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New Orleans.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And something else they've excelled at is their interior defense. A lot of block shots for them tonight.
Nance outside. They get it again. New Orleans moving the ball around. Paul with the steal. It's blocked. Number 2, covered by Lee. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's where you need to pull that off.
Well, both ends of that play, just fantastic.
He gets it to Johnson. Sinks that one from the post. Johnson's got 12.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
And they're on the break. Put in the pass to Lee. And that is good.
Well, that's the easiest opportunity an offense can get off a steal.
Exactly. No defense for that.
Graham with the ball. He's against Lee. Nance hits the three-point bomb. Nance has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Ball outside. High, arcing shot. Nance with the rebound. The Pelicans have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Graham with the bucket. Graham's got 5 points so far.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
Ball outside. Another steal. And a fast break now for the Pelicans.
Incredible.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark Power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Number 2, blocked. Now here's Lee. Ball outside. Kicks to Johnson. Passes it to a bunt. Back to Johnson. Reverses. And he sinks the layup. Johnson's got 14 points.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is looking.
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
Paul dishes to Lee. No good on the triple. New Orleans gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Doubled by Lee. He feeds it to Murphy. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
They've had assists now on the last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
Johnson. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
That whistle got a big response from this crowd, and it is not a favorable one, let's say.
I tell you what, the fans can't believe that they made that call.
Oh, he's explosive, Kevin. I mean, a lot of time, all it takes is a basket or two to really get his motor running. And suddenly, he becomes almost impossible to handle.
And also, he catches a lot of defenders off balance, Steve, with his ability to pull up and drain shots off the bounce. It's a very effective skill to have.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. .56 seconds left in the third. Ball left side. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
And the basket by Murphy.
An assist like that typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Crowder kicks to Paul. Nailed from three-point land. Paul's got 7.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Number 44. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And, that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
The pass to Payne. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Outside Landry. With the teardrop. Here's Eaton. And that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second half. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup. The Suns shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Setting the floor for the Suns. We've got Jay Crowder, and it's Payne in at the point guard position. Here's Eaton. Shot is no good. Excellent D there from Graham. Hernandez on the wing. Jones dishes it to Hayes. Back to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Phoenix grabs the miss.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Payne passes to Crowder. Outside Landry. Feeds it to Crowder. This one for 3. No good. And New Orleans will come the other way. Jones drives in. Stolen by Landry. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back.
And the defense paying instant dividends. Fast break basket.
Yeah, that transition was immediate. Didn't waste a second getting out on the break.
Here's Ingram. How's there for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
He's so fast. I don't know how you stop him when he's coming right at you like that.
That's good for me. Here's Payne. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside Jackson from outside the arc. Here's Eaton. And the layup. It's good off the glass.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass. That could have major consequences, Kevin. With this game still in question, it's really a tough time to lose.
Bridges, he's checked in for Phoenix. And that one falls for Graham. The Pelicans making a switch here. Both free throws good from Graham. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Graham. Takes the 3. Gets it to go. Graham's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense looked confused out there that time.
Knocked away. And stolen by Graham. And he brings it home with one hand.
Impressive play there. They have been really good offensively.
Piling up the points en route to this big lead, guys. I mean, they've been unstoppable.
Here's Jackson. Phoenix, no good that time either.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Graham kicks to Jones. He passes to Graham. New Orleans moving the ball around. Stolen by Jackson. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Tough D on the inside.
Put up a roadblock, a construction barrel right there. That's what he brings defensively.
Here's Hayes. Second chance effort. First free throw is good. Hayes hits them both. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And stolen by Graham. Lays it in off the breakaway. Graham's got 14 points now in the second half.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Payne. Graham defending. Here's Crowder. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Their offense seems completely out of sync here. They're on the wrong end of a big run.
Ridiculous move. Tore it down that time.
Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
Might as well flaunt it if you've got it, Clark.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Landry dishes to Jackson. The shot from the low post is good. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. To the middle. Here's Hernandez. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
You know, for a guy his size, he doesn't play above the rim very often like he did on that slant.
Still got some power behind him, though.
Yeah, I mean, you let him get in close like that, he'll throw one down hard on you.
The Pelicans have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Outside Landry. Here's Crowder. Off target from outside.
Been a rough shooting night for him, but I don't mind that shot. He had a good look at it.
Hayes with it. He's picked up by Landry. The feed to Graham. There's the dish to Hayes. From the baseline. That one wide left. Phoenix has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Here's Payne, and it's sent back by Hayes. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Graham with the ball, now guarded by Payne. No coverage that time. The Sun shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. And stolen by Graham. He robs up the alley-oop pass. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. The Sun shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Here's Payne. Graham defending. Payne passes to Jackson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
Both free throws good from Jackson. The Pelicans have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Graham kicks to Hayes. It's hauled in by the Suns.
If I'm him, I'm looking to move the ball the rest of the quarter because he cannot buy a shot.
Jackson, that's good.
I love it when a player like this shakes off a poor first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
Graham dishes to Hayes. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Crowder. The shot, no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it.
And Steve, not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
Yep, well deserved. I mean, they have worked their tails off on the glass.
Andrew passes to Jackson. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll hit for the post.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
And you can hear the reaction reaction of the fans to that call?
Well, it's obvious they did not like it, Steve.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Johnson is checked in for Bridges. And Lee subbed in for Jackson. Lee kicks to Landry. Crowder. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
That was an awfully risky pass, guys. Lucky it didn't wind up as a steal.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no harm done in the end. They hang on to possession.
That's good from Jackson on the assist by Landry. Landry's got his 5th assist in this one. Number 2. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. Phoenix has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Payne passes to Johnson. Excellent D there from Graham. The Pelicans have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Hernandez is guarded by Johnson. Gets it to go. He's got 19.
Another good look there, and that's his 2nd three-pointer of the game.
Here's Payne. Back to Landry. Jacks up a 3, but he recovers it. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Tries again, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
They have a little extra mojo going here, a little extra pep in their step, more hustle in this second half. They're doing a much better job in terms of second chance points.
Graham dishes to Hayes. Intercepted. 1:46 left to play here in the 4th. All sorts of time. Gets rebounded by New Orleans. Number 2, covered by Lee. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Well, Phoenix shooting about 43% here in the 4th quarter. Back to Johnson. To the paint. Deflects the pass. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. McCollum's checked in for New Orleans. We've got 1:23 left in the 4th quarter. New Orleans has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Hernandez. McCollum. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
Fires for 3. That's good.
Just a little bit more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate the win.
Well, they can already start to celebrate, Steve, and they should. Let their team hear it. They were good.
Here's Payne. Graham defending. Back to Johnson. Clock at 6. There's the bucket. Good.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
New Orleans has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. McCollum, a 3-pointer off the mark. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Payne, defended by Jones. Landry kicks to Lee.
Yeah, close, but I didn't think he got on balance quickly enough.
It's hard to draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
The 3 from Johnson. That one goes.
Nice play there on that inbounds play, and it paid off with the 3.
Here is Nance. Pass to McCollum. The tray. And this sure, that one drops.
Well, that puts the nail in the coffin.
A clinic in terms of how to play with the lead right there.
Knocks it loose. Misses. So we see New Orleans taking the W here.